Good evening, my friends. Uh, it helps when you are health expert, my friend, especially if you are if you've been working with the NHS for so many years and especially trying to understand the philosophical, the belief system, and the physical aspect of it. It's just really very important. And especially nowadays, my friend, we got our kids growing up and our community and our lifestyle and, our family. So I was just reading this. This Indian Hindu belief, all this Shivaism, and it's got this part of that called Surya and Tantra. Okay, Surya is more understandable. It's like just this sun kind of belief, not just like literally, but I was curious about this Tantra. Okay, Tantra is where you got like this nuclear power, you internal nuclear power. Okay, you live combustion, burning itself. Then at last, you are finished off, and your body and your bones, flesh, everything burned down, and all your ashes dispersed into the four corners of the planet. Very scary, isn't it? So you just end up going it's like this. Just like how can what kind of analogy can I bring? Let's say like you using a satellite or rocket to go to the satellite. European space, aircraft space, uh, space station, okay, or maybe world airport station for the aircraft, in the space. So together, what it is they go there on nuclear power combustion system just makes them propel up to the space, my friend. Then that's it, my friend. Some of them they end up going just lost forever, and some of them they go they come back to Earth. Okay, so that's why you go, a lot of debris in the skies, man. Where they go just like this meteorite. Nobody knows it because there's no gravity. They don't come back to Earth. Okay, so that let's just put it that analogy. So this tantra, especially my friend, our kids are growing up, and there's a lot of pressure in the West. Especially if you're a famous person, maybe into media, maybe a celebrity into leadership in some kind of thing. Maybe it could be a politician, maybe some business entrepreneur, maybe famous, successful person in some kind of endeavors, okay? Maybe billionaire. And you live burning yourself like this. Your nuclear, your whole body just burns like a combustion to the outer space. That's why we got a lot of people, my friend, dying, end up death, mental kind of they get mentally sick. That's the thing, my friend. Okay, so if you are a very famous person, what happens? What it in you attract very beautiful people. If you are a man, the most beautiful creatures on earth, woman, all of them, my friend, you attract them. Okay, and if you're a woman, the same thing. Okay, so what happens is you go, let's say, just 365 days. You got the most gorgeous, beautiful, okay, creature woman, okay, that no any other woman has been created like them in terms of their beauty. So 365, I'm just trying to minimize, okay, because if you're very famous superstar, you got millions and hundred thousands women, admirers following you. So let's just minimize it, and let's say just you are not that kind of very very famous. You got only 365 women, the most you know uh, beautiful woman, really beautiful woman. Okay, 365 days. All these women, they just tell you, "Oh, it's my birthday! It's my birthday!" Yeah, kind of that. William, what's his name? Will, or like what's his name? And from the previous, like these refugees with Lauren here. It's my birthday! It's my birthday! So everyone tells you like, "Hey, baby, it's my birthday." My friend, share me with your wife, with your girlfriend, like that. So you end up sharing every woman because you want to please them, my friend. You don't want to upset them, okay? So you want to share them for 365. I mean, by the way, this is not just only for man, it's woman, for females as well, okay? So every night you are combusting, my friend. You're burning out all your internal body, my friend, your vital power, okay? All your bone marrows, okay? Your amino acids, my friend. That's a vital energy power that was supposed to be created. A human being, a baby girl, or a baby boy, okay? So you finish all your amino acids every day for 365 days, okay? So that's nuclear power, my friend. You're burning out. It's like this engine of your body burning out. Okay? So you end up going to outer space, Mars, or so far in the International Space Station. At last you die out, my friend. Okay? So you burn out and you're gone. That's why a lot of people are dying, my friend, especially a lot of electrons I know. Recently, especially after the COVID, due to isolation, stress, depression, loneliness, a lot of people losing their business, their job, everything, my friend. Relationship breakdown, and maybe anger, everything. A lot of people are dying. And so this mantra belief system is like, it's like this Hindu belief, all these Buddhists. Okay? You are always autonomous, my friend. You don't want to depend on nobody. You don't want any woman to hug you. If you're a woman, you don't want any man to hug you. You are yourself. Very autonomous, very independent. Okay? You only depend on yourself. Okay, so what you do is you live compassion of your own nuclear power energy. Okay, shall we say like hydrogen? Maybe like what do we have in our body? We are like we are 90% or 80% water. Okay, H2O, hydrogen and oxygen. So all the hydrogen power is dead. There are a lot of cars, a lot of engines that are powered and properly using hydrogen. Okay, so all your nuclear power is depleted and gone, my friend. Okay, that's why a lot of electrons are dying. So in this case, what happens is that, like the whole social media, whether you call it Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, everything is all about woman, my friend. You are trapped. There is no way you can escape. You go to the billboard, bus stop. There is a beautiful woman. If you're a man, there is a beautiful. If you are a woman, there are beautiful men. Whole thing is just so much controlling, my friend. They just block AI in everything, all this marketing. Like if there is any product or service in the world, if they want to promote and sell their products, they just have to show you all about 666. Okay, so this tantra. Okay, you live burning like a candle, my friend. All your nuclear power is gone. That's what it's all about. Okay, so because we go kids, my friend, I think we have to protect them. And first, we have to protect ourselves. So the best way to get around this is like sports, running, especially running, cycling, jogging, go outdoors, don't stay with your mobile phone. That's the worst prison system. Like, no matter how much you just like try to explain to other people, man, this is just really kind of like undoable because the whole world society is just trapped in a prison system. So this is tantra. People dying so early, okay? And because they don't do any physical activities, my friend, they don't shift their mind away from that prison system or this about 6 my friend. Tantra, okay? So that's why we need all the sociology, my friend. Just Africa, everything, man, block all these technologies, advances, my friend. But that's suicidal. Technology has become a means of mass suicidal of the whole globe. You go like all this social media, Facebook, okay? Their satellite is on the lower orbit, hovering in Africa to give people free access for mind, okay? Only for Facebook. They don't do that for any other teaching purpose, just only for social media. All these people so that they get trapped. It's like the worst narcotics, my friend. The worst addiction, sex addiction from such a young age for the kids, the worst narcotics, like the worse than cannabis, worse than drug, worse than opium. That's the worst, my friend. Worse than crack, heroin, it's worse than that, my friend, because they just always stimulate your brain, your mind, using women. If you're a woman, using men. So you trap, my friend. Your mobile phone is like your prison cell. The worst, high security prison cell, okay? So this tantra, we have to understand from this perspective where you just end up dying, my friend, because you don't have the skills to control yourself, just manage yourself, because you are a little kid, maybe you are an adult and you don't have any power to control yourself unless you are always brave enough just running in the streets of London or maybe any cities or maybe the countryside or everywhere. That's the only way we can avoid this, especially we go kids, my friend, okay? A lot of people, electronics, I know are dying, especially they're more vulnerable. The more you get older, the more you get vulnerable, like, you know. So that's the reason, my friend. This is a Hindu system. This is Shivaism. So you got the Surya, and this is the Tantra. But this Tantra, it's really scary, and it's a revelation for me just reading like what it's all about. And you got all this swastika, all that kind of stuff. Like, you know, swastika is just not only about Nazism, okay? So you read about it. I'll put on my Facebook link, and this is gonna give you a lot of help and inspiration for your kids, for yourself, and for loved one people around you. And this is healthcare, my friend. Healthcare. This is in a belief system. All the religious leaders, like the monks, you know, big patriarchs, popes, bishops, if they don't have a woman, this is the kind of, they are victims like this, my friend. Or anyone who has got a patron, okay, is going to be liable unless they are brave enough in physical, doing a lot of physical activities like sports, okay? Thank you very, very much, guys. You have a lovely day, all right? Bye. Have a nice Sunday.